I have been on YouTube since 2010. Lately, I've just been using the Bye Bye Dark Spots concealer as a foundation. The shade is medium neutral. This channel started out doing hair tutorials and then started doing fashion videos because I had a fast fashion addiction, shopping addiction. When I gained weight, I switched over to makeup because I could see that there were a lot more opportunities to work with brands in makeup than there was with fashion at the time. And also my weight gain. I did not want people to be commenting on my weight because I already knew that I was 30 pounds heavier, 40 pounds heavier than I was used to being. So it was just not something I wanted to be putting on the internet, right? I did a lot of cosmetic reviews, swatches, try-ons, and things. That is how I grew a lot, apart from like the celebrity fashion videos that I did in the earlier 2010s. And that was all fine and dandy, but that kind of content has sort of had its heyday already on YouTube. Like nobody really does that anymore. Even a lot of beauty channels like that you see, for instance, Kelly Goosh, and dude, I am having brain farts. This is getting older, right? Like these are all the channels I don't really watch anymore, but a lot of beauty channels have sort of morphed into commentary channels, and then the OGs like Dulce Candy and Sonia and a few others are still uploading, but they have like 2 million subs or 500,000 subs and get like 3,000 views per video. Times have changed. Times have really changed. So I feel like a miniature version of some of those veterans in a way, because my channel has kind of done that, where it used to get a lot of numbers doing reviews and things, and then I had to stop because I couldn't keep up with the reviews. Like a foundation is a foundation, a concealer is a concealer. I think people started to realize that, you know, a lot of money was involved. Since 2018, my channel has drastically changed and morphed into a little bit more lifestyle, declutter, mindfulness, mindful shopping, and sort of curating my life in a way that I don't feel like I'm just consuming at a ridiculous rate using Dermablend PR products that I received days and days ago. YouTube is a really different place. A lot of product pushing. We've lost our roots. Merit blush. I'm smiling because I'm getting through my makeup so fast. My go-to look, I can almost do without a mirror up in my face anymore because I just put really thin layers of things. People used to knock me all the time for being light-handed with makeup, but I don't regret it. I want my skin to shine through. I've been drinking a lot of tea and noticing that my skin is very keen on the higher liquid intake. As I was saying, I think we're reverting back. I'm noticing that there is a pushback against hyperconsumerism. There's the whole loud budgeting trend that's going on TikTok, and we've been talking about minimizing our expenses and capsule wardrobes for a while now. And people have tried to, how would you say, monetize the minimalism movement, but you can only do that up to a certain extent. On this channel, I will continue with the apartment diaries because it's a way for me to document my progress and it helps to motivate me. I'm totally documenting that for selfish reasons. I do notice that people enjoy it as well. I learn a lot from myself as I do it. I am making my life a little bit easier, developing routines. Changing my space is something that has really helped me cope. I lost my mom to cancer in August 2023. I did a lot of self-work in 2020. It was a very emotional time for me. And that whole year of healing and getting some things in my life in order really helped me deal with what was going to come up ahead. The pandemic was just a blip for me compared to what was coming. And self-isolating with her for a year before she had many symptoms of being ill was so healing in a way, because then I look back and I'm like, wow, every night was like a slumber party for us over the pandemic while she wasn't working and I wasn't working. A very big chapter of this channel being dedicated to beauty opened up so many doors and opportunities for me to imagine a life of freelancing and not having to have a standard 9 to 5 and being able to monetize my skills, ambition, and ability to produce things without having a boss over my shoulder. It helped me get out of a vicious circle of having imposter syndrome. Going into my 15th year on YouTube, I'm gonna continue with the decluttering. Maybe occasionally I will talk about beauty and skincare. I don't know how I feel about continuing Project Pan because 2023 was a slow year for Project Pan for me. I think it was a really good way to distract myself while my mom was ill, and it was a easy video to film because I didn't have a lot of time to edit and I could script those. So I am really appreciative to the Project Pan community because they definitely opened my eyes on how to reduce spending on makeup and things, but I kind of feel like I don't need to be doing Project Pan anymore to appreciate the fact that an eyeshadow probably takes about a year's worth of uses to get through completely, unless you're very heavy-handed. I am happy not to be receiving copious amounts of PR anymore. I like the skincare PR. When I do my empties of the year, which I'm actually doing right now on my Excel sheet, I look up the prices to get a general idea of how much money's worth of products I've used up throughout the year. All the prices have gone up substantially. I know my income has also inflated, but there is a discrepancy in the ratio. I want to take a little bit of the light color and pop that in my inner corner. I'm going to be filming some content for my other channel. I know I've had several channels. I had the bra channel, but I lost a bunch of weight and I have no inclination to go and buy lingerie. That's a great informative channel. And then I realized I'd like to branch out a bit from Alexa Likes because I feel like this channel got the views in the makeup category, so I don't feel like I have as much freedom to talk about other things. So I converted my vlog channel, which was previously Alexa Uncensored, to Glow Up Magic, which is the name of the channel, creating videos for 25-year-old me. It would work for anyone who's in their mid to late 20s and even early 30s who is just kind of feeling like they want some advice or a place for positivity or a place for motivation and some considerations to have with relationships, lifestyle habits, and such. If you're interested in that, you can go subscribe to it, but I'm not going to be heavily promoting it on this channel because I just feel like that is a different demographic. I don't know what the demographic is for Alexa Likes anymore. It's sort of like my selfish place to vlog myself decluttering everything from my life, mentally and physically. Making those decluttering videos while I've been mourning my mom over the last 5 to 6 months has helped me a lot in feeling like I'm doing something with my time and bringing me back to myself, because like I said before, it was all Project Pan because it was just easy for me to detach from what was going on in the reality of my life, which was I was caregiving for my mom while working full-time, and there were so many moments in time where I did not feel like doing my makeup. There were days where I just got out of bed and was tending to what my mom needed to get done, feeding myself, exercising, and then just nothing, like not very much. We watched a lot of Netflix. If I go and see one of my videos from even 10 years ago, like 2014, I'm like, girl, your life is gonna change so much. I like to do a guide for my eyeliner sometimes because, especially when I'm doing it on camera or far away from, ooh, I have a magnifying mirror somewhere. Now that I'm not fully dependent on YouTube for brand deals and things like that for my income, I feel a lot more free. Like I can post whatever I want and when I want. I don't necessarily want to overshare, but I do want to share things that I think are pertinent and things that I can look back on and be like, wow, you know, I did that thing. Oh my gosh, unrelated to what I was just saying, because I just had a thought because I've been using this Avon Mega Effects eyeliner, which I'm not really keen on. A lot of the stuff you see online is fake, edited, filtered, even the videos, etc. We all know that. Even with products though, the way you use a product can heavily affect whether it's good or not, what your needs are. It's really hard to give proper product recommendations because it depends on your preferences, the type of features you have. Sometimes it's not so obvious that it is difficult. There's no such thing as an unbiased review, particularly when you're sent something for free because you didn't pay out of pocket for it. And I think a lot of people had that awakening a while back, and that's why influencer culture is not the same as it used to be. I mean, Gen Z is on that kick, but it's difficult to be a 35-year-old. It just doesn't resonate anymore. Whereas when I was 25 or 24, I was drinking the Kool-Aid that I was selling. It was easy because I believed in it. You always have to change. Oh my gosh. What else was I gonna? Ugh, my leg is falling asleep. I'm sorry, but not sorry for disappointing people. I posted a hair tutorial. It didn't get very many views. I'm not gonna sit here and say it was the best video ever, but it just shows that that's not my audience anymore. So some people will be nostalgic and will send me messages like, do this again, or do some of what you used to do before. It doesn't hit the same. I need to find a balance between like what people want to see and what I want to produce and what I actually can produce while working 9 to 5. What's sustainable? I'd love to get into affiliate stuff and do a sponsorship here or there because it would facilitate my ability to upgrade equipment. Adobe Premiere Pro ain't cheap, guys. If you use Canva, honestly, Canva Pro is worth it. I'm not even gonna lie. I really enjoy that. That's a subscription that I'm super happy to be paying for. Sorry, my voice is kind of raspy. It's been a while since I've sat down and kind of freeballed a video, but I've gotten a bit tired of a lot of the scripted videos that I've been doing. Just wanted to sit down and have this heart-to-heart and ask you as well. If you could leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of content you like to watch, what kind of content you would like to see from me, and if you could recommend any YouTubers you think could inspire me. Hope to see you in my next video. It'll be my empties video if I don't upload that before this one. Bye!